Hi, welcome to my video on defining rational or fractional exponents. This is the first video in the new unit on exponentials with rational or fractional exponents. As in the previous unit on rational numbers, a rational number has the form of m over n, where n is not 0, because you cannot have 0 in the bottom of a fraction. Division by 0 is undefined, and m and n are integers. Some examples of a rational number would be 2 over 3, 1/2, 9 over 4, negative 10 over 51, or we could just have an integer 6, but 6 is also the same as 6 over 1. And there are numbers which are not rational, and some examples of that, not rational numbers, are the pi, which is irrational, root 2 is irrational, root 3 is irrational, root 11 is irrational, or negative 6 root 5. They're all irrational numbers, and they're irrational, and irrational numbers, I'll put the number symbol, irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be expressed as a repeating decimal. They do not repeat it. They go on and on and on. And another set of numbers that's not rational are what we call the imaginary numbers, like 3i, negative 6i, 1 plus 2i, or 4 minus 7i. They're called the imaginary numbers. And imaginary numbers, imaginary begins with I, and we have 3i. Imaginary number has an I in it. And remember, the imaginary numbers are also like the square root of a negative 4. Square root of 4 is 2, but it has to have an I. And exponential expressions with rational or fractional exponents have the form of b raised to the m over n, where n, again, is not 0 in a fraction. M and n are integers. And b base is not 0. The base is not 0. So let's go through some examples. 2 to the 1/2, base is 2. M is 1, and n is 2. 3 to the 1/3 power or exponent, the base is 3, m is 1, n is 3. And x to the 1/4, we have a base of x, we have m is 1, and we have n is 4. Another example, 7 to the negative 4 over 9, the base is 7, the n is negative 4, and the n is 9. 4 to the negative 1/2, the base is 4, m is negative 1, and n is 2. And we also have 3 to the negative 2, and 3 to the negative 2 is the same as 3 to the negative 2 over 1. So we have a base of 3, n is negative 2, and n is 1. We could also have a fraction as the base, 1/2 to the 3 over 4. And the base is 1/2, m is 3, n is 4. Or we could have a negative 2 as a base. So the base is negative 2. This is negative 2 all raised to the negative 1/6 power. So the base is negative 2, m is negative 1, n is 6. So that's just a quick video on defining what a rational exponent is, so that fractional exponents, remember, most times, if you think about it, we have 3 squared, which is an integer as an exponent, or we have 4 cubed, where 3 is the exponent, but as an integer. But these exponents are what we're going to deal with in this unit is on fractional exponents, like 1/2, 1/3, 2/3, etc. And if you like my video, click the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Visit my website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. And that's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Bye-bye.